So right here we're in range combat and doing pop shots, moving, get the stern fuss, get some DPS off. That's latency, my friends. Right there. Let's slow that down. So as you can see here, I do my input first. I do the heat wire first. It does DPS to him, and he just blows through that with his downswing. And this is a pure sign of latency. If you're fighting a player basically that has this latency, there's not really much you can do. I've tried everything from range combat to close quarters. My best bet is just to play range. That's like literally the only option you have, as far as I know, in GBO2 to fight these players is just range, because it's a lot more easier to trace, despite, they're not lagging, right? It's not lag, it's just hit delay, you know what I mean? And that's the main issue with peer-to-peer servers, is hit delay, hit detection is just poor. So, and on their screen they see you getting downswung while it's all delayed on their screen, and then on your end you see vice versa, you see you hit them first, not the other way around. So it kind of goes both ways for both people. So things like this right here, where we both get staggered, or I get downswinged, but he gets heavy staggered. So it's like, we both essentially get punished for the peer-to-peer server. But anyways, just the next match is basically on this same player, with the same thing. Just I'm playing one of my main camper units, so you can check that out. But yeah, this is just to show you how to defend yourself against latency. It's definitely by just playing range and have a great suit that has range options. And if you don't have range options, then I'm sorry, bro. There's not really much you can do against a latency player. And there's literally not much you can do. Just play range, try to stay away, whatever range options you do have. Like here, as I'm staying away, because I know automatically he has latency, so I'm just trying to do pop shots. So I'm just kind of reading him. I'm like, okay, let's just keep our distance, because once he gets to melee range, generally speaking, the guy's a little strong now, especially since they buffed it. But even worse when there's a player using it with latency. So get my maneuver armor in, trying to scare him with the shotty, trying to get the stun in, but he tries to go in. Maneuver armor there, latency again. We both get the stun. He gets me here. So you'll see for the first half, he'll literally bulldoze me because of things like latency like that. And since the camper units, generally speaking, even more so the Titania, is very squishy, yeah, I get bulldozed because he just, for the, dude, I try closing in the gap and as much as I can, but it's like, bro, and I'm terrified too, because I know he has latency, and I'm just like, dude, what do I do against this? So I obviously, that was generally my fault, so I probably get here because, again, that was all my fault there. That was all me. I fucked up. But again, I'm already mentally like, dude, this is over. Like, I can't do anything. So see that latency, get the stun off, but he gets the downswing. So again, it's just, yeah, I'm just get destroyed at this first half, and I'm just like, bro, what am I to do? So again, I push up, and I'm trying to play kind of passive here. I'm like, okay, let me just try to play some range, do some pop shots, get him to the mid, and I'm just like, dude, look how many heroes he has compared to me right now. Like, he's winning right now, like, by a lot. He's going in for the neutral, the melee, get the downswing off. Here I tackle, I miss tackle. Again, panicking because I'm just like, dude, what do I do? And it's one thing is when you don't see it. Like, you may not see here. Like, even me, I'm starting to like, okay, well, where's the latency? You know what I mean? There's times where I do see it. That could change the title of the fight, but it isn't as often. But, again, things like this is like, dude, you're already mentally defeated when you're seeing this, because there's not much you really can do against a latency situation. So as he's playing passive, he gets me here. And honestly, I thought I was just going to lose. I was like, dude, this is it. Get the stun off. And this is where I feel like it just starts to turn around for me. He pushes, I get the kill. And this is it. Literally, I go off here because I'm like, I'm starting to kind of understand the latency pattern. I'm like, okay, I gotta give it a 2 to 3 seconds delay, you know, and then I get the stagger in. So I'm like starting to learn kind of how like the pattern, and not just his playstyle, but the pattern of the latency. I'm like, okay, I have to give a second in. I can't literally fuck up, you know. Look at that. Oh, dude, that was so close too. So here I finish his other Haro off. So now he's at 3, I'm at 2. So all it takes is one more to be on, to be even here. So he spawns back in. See him pushing? He literally misses his shot, but somehow still connects. Here, let me actually replay that. So as you can see, again, why this entire match, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm panicking, because it's like, dude, now I'm starting to see lag now. I'm like, okay, now it's not just latency, it's lag. So I have to immediately start figuring out what I gotta do. Here, I should have done a downswing, but I missed the neutral again. Surprisingly, thank God he missed his freaking beam rifle. I would have probably died here. So he's trying to get that phantom range, but I got him. Getting with the downswing here. And again, this is to tie it up. I'm already a quarter health, basically. I'm basically dead. All it takes is one good shot. So I got a nice shot on him. Finished him off. But, I'm not hiding. I'm pretty confident that I can get him here. So I'm like, alright, let's get him. So I'm like, oh god, here we go. And look, I shot him right when he does his iframe stuff. His iframes literally just got out. And like that was just like the perfect timing because of latency. It was like, okay. And then here's another one where that tackle, that was all purely based on latency. Dude, I'm not saying I'm a GOAT here and I'm like the best player in the game, but like, dude, at this point I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because I'm reading him even with latency at this point. So I like downloaded his playstyle, bro. I was like, alright, target locked, target acquired, bro. Because I was like, hell no. So here we're kind of healing. He's kind of like testing my patience. It's a game of patience. So automatically I start pushing. He's trying to gain as much DPS. He'll immediately pull out with melee. Again, getting some pop shots just in case his second health is over. I do a dodge roll. His legs are broken. Finish him off. Done. So 333 health left. So my main point weapon here for close counter is shotgun. So I'm really just like waiting for this thing to get a great reloaded, and then we're solid. So I crouch again. He's kind of like bobbing and weaving, kind of like doing suppressive fire. So if I ever do happen to peek out, then he's like, alright, well, I got the kill or I got the stun. So he has his melee out again, gets me with latency. Let's replay that one again so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So here we're going to replay the clip. So you see I get the shot off, he gets stunned, it says he's stunned, but he still gets the neutral off even though it's supposedly he's stunned. So again, latency strikes again and kills me, and it's bullshit. Things like this, like it's like wow, So here we're playing range options again. Again, I have to close the gap because he's not going to push, so obviously he's making it clear, so I have to. And that's fine because I can push, I'm a heavy hitter. So I bait his tackle here. I get the counter off. Very nice on my part. So then I'm just like, I'm not going to do the downswing, just going to get the raw DPS off. Moron thing I did there was with the shotgun. I should have just waited. Don't know what compelled me to do that, but I do get his like shoulder pad there, his left. I believe the left arm 2 area there has like a buffer skill, like left arm buffer. I get this shot off, miss my Sternfaust. At this point, I'm like, fuck that. 1 shotgun bullet's all I got. He has 0 legs. Get the neutral off, but he gets the tackle, and this is where latency strikes again. I'm not even going to replay this one, I'm just going to let it go, but there was a latency there. If you caught it, you caught it, you know what's up. So I finish him off with the neutral. Thankfully, he had no thrusters, but again, latency. It plagues GBO2. But otherwise, with that being said, hopefully this video helped to explain latency in GBO2 and whatnot. Happy hunting. Take it easy, guys. Later.